was Peter and his brother John. Shoot. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about
Peter and let me look. Matter of fact, Andrew. I don't know how I forgot that, but he was speaking to Peter and Andrew because they was out there fishing, and he told them follow me. And guess what they did? They dropped their nets, which they was out fishing with their father, and they just left. They left their father and they went to follow the Lord, and the Lord told them follow me. Basically, I'm gonna teach you how to become fishers of men. And the same way he did with us, he taught us how to fish men. Go ahead, bro.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
The elect. We fishing for the elect. Go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Break it down.
Well, yeah, I mean, so the brother has said these underground cities in which these Edomites are going to try, these bunkers that they're going to try to live in, you know, to escape this upcoming judgment, because, you know, they know a little bit about the prophecies and what's going to happen to Edom, Esau, so-called white people, you know, as far as the Lord's return. But that's when the Lord's gonna send his hunters. When you watch that movie, The War of the Worlds, man, you know, those tripod, one-eyed, you know, kind of like snakes that go up in, you know, those little nooks and crannies, you know, listening for anything, or those little, those little, like spider type things.
Yeah.
That went and was looking to identify, you know, the eye which Tom Cruise had, you know, to zap his eye, and he had to get his eyes changed. That's gonna be the men of the Lord. You remember that part?
So that was kind of like, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like in the Matrix.
Okay.
They had the Sentinels.
Yep, Sentinels.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Going out searching for all those that either have the mark of exemption, okay, or that do not have the mark of exemption. Because if you don't have that mark of exemption, your ass is going to be destroyed. But that's us hunting these men, these Edomites, so-called white people, okay, out of those holes, the hills, these towers, you know, because some of them going to try to, you know, live in you know, these 155th floor, you know, buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, hey, wherever they hiding at, Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna send the A-team per se, you know what I'm saying, to go hunt them out.
After that ass.
After that ass.
Yeah, I got this for you,
the
brother.
authority.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4.
That's right.
And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Oh, yeah, so like, hey, that mark is that mark of exemption. The word is thawah. Thawah, which means to be exempt from judgment. That mark very easily could be this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I mean? The scriptures don't detail it, but we've been going into that light and that wisdom that we had talked about at the very beginning of the camp, which Yahweh Shemel Shai has given to his elect to make them a special and peculiar people. So yeah, hey, the Lord is gonna send these men to hunt those people that do not have that mark from exemption, and He's gonna tell you, hey, the Lord is not biased. Okay, the Lord don't give a damn whether or not you're a woman, whether or not you're an old lady, or you a man, cripple. It don't matter. If you wicked, you wicked. Go ahead.
They're just looking for that mark. If they don't see that mark, that's your ass.
Yep.
It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Through the midst of Jerusalem, because the scripture says that the Lord is going to start at his sanctuary first. Go ahead.
That's right. and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's what we've been doing. Sighing and crying for all the abominations, man. The abominations that are perverse against these holy scriptures, man. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare.
Right.
Neither have ye pity. Slay utterly. Old and young.
And young.
Both maids. And little children.
And little children.
And women.
And women.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
That's hunting season. That's exactly what the brother's reading. Hunting season. It says it's smite and slay. Old, young, women, children, handmaids. Go ahead, read it again, Baba Kasha.
Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
So yeah, that's going to show you how the Lord is separating the men, okay, away from this upcoming day. You know, that the men that have kept their eyes single, you know, that are still virgins, pursuing Revelation the 14th chapter and Romans the 11th chapter, you know, their eye has been single and focused on salvation, you know. Now, of course, there's balance to this, you know what I'm saying? But hey, this is the only thing in life that truly matters aside from the brotherhood, you know, and deliverance. I mean, like, everything else is a dead last, you know?
Man. It says, and begin at my sanctuary.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Yep.
And begin in my sanctuary. That's right, go ahead.
Then they begin let me read that over. And begin at my sanctuary.
Right.
Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. And that's the point.
Yeah. I mean, but that goes to show you how this upcoming day of the Lord's judgment, man, is gonna be gloominess. It's gonna be darkness, man. You know, it's gonna be. Matter of fact, I was holding that earlier. The Amos.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh, okay. That's the spirit.
A while ago.
Yeah.
But, hey, the scripture wasn't being redundant when it stated maids, and then it later said women.
Yep.
So there's a difference that this word don't tell you. Or woman becomes a woman when she's married. A woman means servant.
Right.
So who is she serving to? Her husband.
Right.
So when they talk about maid, a maid is an unmarried woman, for lack of a better word, an unmarried female. So that's why they had a term back in the day of an old maid. That was an older female who never got married.
Right.
So a female didn't become a woman until she was married. So the scripture tell you, the angels, which Lord willing, you know, if we make it up out of here, we will take part in that hunt. We don't give a damn who you are. Whether you got a husband, whether you don't have a husband, if you don't have that mark, if you're not right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, it's off with your head.
Out of there.
You know? Yeah, brother.
Gun. This is Amos. Yeah. Because I thought about it earlier. I was like, and it came back. This is Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right, especially these plantation Christians in the secular church system under this umbrella of Catholicism. They you know, that's all they talk about. You know, you got relatives in the church, that's all they talk about. You know, Jesus getting us ready for that great day. The scripture say, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord.
That's right.
There's going to be no great day.
Hell no.
You know? Read that again, brother.
It's Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, because they thinking that the day of the Lord, like I said, is going to be a big kumbaya moment. Everybody going to get together and hug and kiss and hold hands. It's gonna be just like one big ass family reunion.
Right.
May's gonna be playing, you know, happy feelings and shit.
Oh, man.
Niggas gonna be drinking, you know, and it's gonna be somebody barbecuing.
Right.
No, yeah, nigga gonna have a domino table going, a spade table going. No, that ain't gonna be the day of the Lord.
And you damn sure ain't gonna be marching.
Yeah. Read it out.
And so, and one more point, because the brother had touched on Jacob's trouble, because that's also going to be the prelude. That's also going to be the prelude to the day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?"
Because you never got that mark. So, to what end is it for you? And that word woe meaning death and destruction,
Right.
ruin. You're gonna be brought to ruin for your lack of respect and your lack of reverence and your lack of love toward the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. It's coming as your destruction.
Done.
Go ahead, brother.
Says, "The day of the Lord is darkness and not light."
Exactly what the brother read in the book of Zephaniah.
Yep.
The day of the Lord is going to be darkness, man. Because it's going to be death, killing. What did the chief apostle to her say? Mass murder. I forgot how you worded it.
Yeah, kind.
That's what the day of the Lord is going to be. You know? Yeah, brother.
Says, "As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him."
So if you did flee from a lion and got met by a bear, it's going to be one calamity after another. If you lucky enough
Yep.
to escape one calamity, you just going to run headlong into another.
Right. Another like in a video game, you gotta fight the big boss at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, every level's gonna be a big boss. He ain't gonna be at the end. You gonna have to fight his ass every time.
The whole way.
The whole way.
That's right, brother.
It says, "As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him."
No escape. That's what it's talking about. There shall be no escape, man. The judgment is set and it's written in stone and the handwriting is on the wall. You so-called white people, this is it for you. This your last hoorah.
Damn these things.
So enjoy it while you can. Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Last verse. It says, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it."
No brightness in it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the Lord will be very dark. It's going to be death out here on top of death. What we say, brother?
What's that?
Smothered in death.
It's smothered in, yeah.
And sprinkled with death.
That's right.
And then baked with death.
Yep.
That's what the day of the Lord is going to be. You had something else?
Nah, you got anything? You got anything?
Luke 19 and 27. Luke 19 and 27.
Did you have any questions? You stood out here for I'll let you ask a question.
Hey, that presence is on. You know what I'm saying? Like once you see the Spirit of the Lord and how things are happening, like, hey, you done seen it. It's real. Now, everything else, everybody else gonna show you is gonna be gimmicks. You know, what is it called? Cloak and dagger. You know, what is it? Sleight of hand.
Yes.
Right. Yep. Hey, this is
Cunning
real.
craftiness.
Yep, cunning craftiness.
That leprosy,
the water.
That leprosy, though, was the guy that walked by with the leprosy. That was.
Yeah, that was an unclean leper.
Yeah.
When people got leprosy in patches, they are unclean. Like the white man, he's a clean leper because he's leprous all over. His whole body is without pigment. So he's what you would call a clean leper. But like, what's wrong with our people, man?
Oh shit, Jay.
This nigga think he's Spider-Man.
Through the man.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Come on, bro.
What's wrong with you, man?
Come on, man. That can't be real, bro. Come on, man.
See the demons, yeah.
That's that, what's that shit called? K2? That K2? That synthetic?
That's synthetic.
Yeah.
That's what it might be.
That's that K. No, look at you.
What it might be.
That's that K2, boy.
See, we are people robbed and spoiled. That's why we need to come back to this word, man. All people don't know how desperately they need the word of the Most High.
Now imagine, this is just on some old synthetic chemicals. Imagine when the Lord puts the spirits of vengeance out here, man. Man, woo. Hey, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord, man. You know, for what end is it for you? It is darkness and not light, man.
That's right, the brother GMS North Carolina 24 said, bug the fuck out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
that's our people, man.
Right, like people wouldn't believe it unless we showed them. Unless we showed them. You know? And it's gonna be a jack like that, man. Hey, it's gonna fuck up a whole bunch of people, man. Cause all them spirits of vengeance are, wickedness really are already on him, man. He ain't got a goddamn thing to lose.
Yeah.
You know, he been losing his whole life.
Them people be on that shit.
Yeah, that K2.
They'll charge a running car and just
jump head
dive
first
into the
that
windshield
shit,
and crack that shit.
Yeah.
You know how hard a windshield is?
Or run into or get hit like by a car and then just keep on running. Just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they picked up a fumble or some shit.
They got them demons on.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they whole body is what? Full of darkness.
Man.
You know?
Yep.
White people about to get ran over, just walking around the street.
Dog Jenkins. I bet you people be giving him money for that shit too, though. That's probably why he doing it. You know what I'm saying? This is Luke.
Oh shit, they calling me.
19 and 27.
They call you.
Are you a man?
Sure.
Oh wow! I had to look twice, dog. I never really know what you white people, man. You got, you guys believe in androgyny. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
so like long hair and stuff like that.
Cut my head off and come down and the same.
No. Listen. See, you just getting what's it called, a soundbite as you walk by. Now what is gonna happen is the Lord willing, right? Hey, yeah, come here. He like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm out of here. Right?
It's the
like, nah. He was like, nah. I'm finna ignore y'all niggas today.
You talking about head cut?
Oh, right, yeah. I got my dog. Look, we gonna have some butt sex tonight.
They gonna have some butt sex.
He might be having sex with the dog. That's the funny part.
What we talking about?
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah. He like, nope. Me and old Rover, man. Right, and you can always tell the countenance of the dogs too, man. The dogs be like, man, this nigga wearing my hats out. This is Luke.
It's like we see a white couple now, and they have some black children with them.
Yep.
Yeah, now you got to be suspect of that.
Yep, exactly, right.
Because they be adopting these kids, boom, to have these, pedophile, pederasty and all that shit.
Yep, exactly. And what was it? Some law, whatever they lowering the age of consent or something like that to where like a child can basically agree with a man having sex at whatever age.
Right.
So now the age of consent is like 4 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Man. And I don't want to say, I put something out like in the UK or whatever. Basically, all types of scandals are coming out against their ministers and stuff like that. But because these so-called white people, man, all they do is want to have anal sex, man, with little boys. You know?
Ain't nothing like vagina, but
there's nothing.
That's the last thing they want.
There's right, exactly. Yeah. They got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get tired of it in the box, man?
Fucking devil, man.
Right, being perverse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because really, there's still pleasure in it. He just want to do some wicked shit.
He want to be wicked.
Right, he just want to be wicked. Oh, he go a light pole. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me help a tree. Just like they're women like married trees and shit on the real.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Married to a tree. That's what they used to do in ancient times. They used to get those trees and carve them out in the shapes of big ass phalluses and try to put their vagina on it, man.